Commitment. Have you made any kind of commitment to succeeding, to success, to achieving your goals? And I don't just mean saying, hey, I want to do XYZ and leaving it at that. Oh, I want to own a house someday. Okay. What else? Have you actually thought about kind of the plan to get from renting or living at home to owning your own house? Nothing really happens overnight without some sort of action, right? Some sort of plan, some sort of vision as to where you want to go, as to where you want to be. It starts with that vision, that plan, that idea, the concept of what you want, but then more importantly, how you will get there. And I believe committing to that plan, committing to that vision, committing to that why, which if you guys are someone who's part of my How to Start a Business course, you've watched the why video already. Videos, there might be multiple videos by the time this video is up. But ultimately, having a why, I believe, is incredibly important and something everyone should be thinking about. Not just a why, multiple whys, maybe a few whys of what you want to focus on, but really diving into why you want some of these things that you think you want. Because sometimes when you start to reevaluate your wants, you kind of can take a step back and say, actually, I didn't really want that particular car. Or, why did I want that car? Just so I can look cool and look good and get all the ladies or something? Or maybe you wanted the car so you can get to your job or be more comfortable when you're traveling. Again, there's different reasons that are really behind a lot of those desires, those wants that we have that are on the outside. And I just believe, along with deciding those whys and thinking about what type of business you want to have or what kind of business you want to run, after knowing what it is you want and knowing why you want those things, I believe committing and having a commitment to achieving those goals is the next important step with moving forward. Commitment is the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause, an activity, etc. Or it's an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. And again, this is putting yourself in a better place than just thinking, I think I want that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that someday. It's like, nah, you got to commit to it, baby. You got to actually make this happen, and you got to be willing to sacrifice other temptations, other desires, other wants for what you truly want, for what you truly need, for what you are truly seeking. I've never been one to, how do we say this? When I think about me as a person who can make commitments, some people would say, oh, I can be very committed, and others would disagree. And again, I believe it comes down to what you truly want and desire, or not desire, but what you truly want. I think the desire part is where it's tough, and it's that fork in the road where you might think you want that, but you truly want this. But again, it's the desire and the temptation and the view of how great something might look or sound. But beneath it all the flashy stuff, remove all that bling bling and whatnot, you don't really care about all that. You want what's over here. And so that's where, commitment is a tricky thing. But again, when you truly know what you want, you're going to find a way and you will commit to it. When I think about me as a person outside of business, outside of grinding, when it comes to commitment, some people might think I'm a little iffy. I'll be completely transparent with y'all. And part of the reason is because I'm so committed to wanting, I don't know if I'd say success, or to be just comfortable, to have my own business where I am comfortable and I'm no longer in, a similar position to where I once was years ago, growing up, being in a single family household and low income. housing and things like that. Uh, that's not where I want to be. And no shade thrown at anyone to anyone who's out there in that current position. But it just means you have to make that commitment to wanting more, wanting to get out of your current position. And nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Because as they say, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And that's the biggest challenge in this day and age, because you can potentially, I think this day and age it's the easiest time for you to go from being broke to being wealthy, right? To getting money, to having money. Maybe not wealthy, but just having money. Because of the computer and the internet and social media and YouTube and just so many platforms, so many opportunities out there to make money. Gig apps, right? On your phone, smartphones. There are so many ways to make money that so many people have this illusion that I have to make it overnight. If I'm not rich by the end of the year, if I'm not rich by 2023, then I'm a failure. You go on to Instagram and I don't even post on my Instagram much anymore. And I used to be more active, and maybe I'll start to get active in there again. Follow me on Instagram. Ace Spencer is my personal Instagram page. We do have a company page, but haven't started to use that yet as well. So we'll hold off on sharing that for now. But yeah, you go on Instagram and everyone's boasting for the most part. You don't see any real-ish on Instagram. Instagram's not a place for real-ish. It is to some extent, because if someone's killing it, they're doing well, they're going to be over there boasting about it. I'm doing well now, but I'm not boasting about it, and I'm not posting about it. And I probably should be posting more than what I do. Again, I haven't really posted much. But just part of the platform is, I don't know if I'd say annoying, it's just because, again, it's giving off this illusion that you have to be sprinting at all times, and you have to be going full steam ahead 24/7. I grind, I work my butt off, and I work hard, but I also relax a lot. I also enjoy my time a lot. And so, again, it's important to remember that it's a marathon, not a sprint. So when you have that commitment to starting your business and what type of business it's going to be, and it doesn't mean things will change, because things do change. Inevitably, something won't go as you plan, and you have to change and reroute and, figure out a way to get around that mountain without, killing yourself, dealing with whatever's in there, so you want to go around it. You got to change your plans a bit. But again, that's where having that commitment and committing to that endpoint, that why, will help you with achieving your goals. And I believe, again, depending on where you are in your life, your commitment to your particular why and what it is you're after, what kind of business you want and whatnot, is going to vary. Everyone's in a different position. Everyone's in a different place. So there's never a one size fits all kind of solution that's going to work for everyone, right? But like I said, at least knowing, not only what it is you're after, but why you're after that, and then being able to position yourself where you can commit to it, will help change the game for you. I'm telling you guys. At one point, the commitment for me wasn't, my whys and, why it wasn't all as clear as it is today. And it's still becoming more and more clear as I continue to move forward, right? As I continue to make progress in my financial journey and in life and whatnot, I continue to grow and change and whatnot. And some things become more and more clear where I'm like, oh, I thought I was after the money so I can, get some jewelry and get some bling bling and look all cool and stuff. But in fact, I'm after the money because I want the stability of knowing that there is a strong foundation underneath me. So if I fall, I'm not falling, I'm not falling down through the ground. I'm not falling in that hole over there. Yeah, I might fall to the ground, but at least say I got a strong foundation where I'm standing on the ground, at least, right? I'm falling on my feet. Or at least you'll be so high that when you fall, you're still higher than others, right? You're still above the BS. that's the position I want to be in. And that's part of the reason I'm so motivated and just I grind the way I grind, right? And I'm committed to that now. I don't want to, I will not, you know, be in the same position I once was. And if I am, I'm so committed to getting out of that position, or I'm so committed to getting to where I want to be, um, that I will get out of that position if it happened to, you know, come about, if I happen to fall again. But I'm not letting that happen because I am that motivated. I am that committed to my plans with succeeding. Now, again, everyone has a different vision of what success is. So, yeah, there's no one size fits all. Some people have a vision or goal or dream of owning a house. Others don't want that. Some people want a mansion. Others want a little ranch. Some people want a condo or an apartment in the city. Others want to be out in the burbs or in the boonies. I mean, everyone's different. Everything's different. So there's no one, you know, size fits all solution. Like I said, it's just you being able to say, okay, what do you truly want? Why do you want it? And can you commit to it, and getting yourself to make that commitment? And if you do that, you will move forward towards your goals. But remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's not going to happen overnight. So it's going to be hard work and having to be consistent and having to be flexible and having to change plans and having to have to deal with some setbacks and hit some hurdles or some bumps in the road that you might get a flat tire. Well, what do you do? How do you respond? You got, you know, dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and try again, right? It's that commitment. So I hope you guys found this video helpful as you embark on whatever goal it is that you are after, whether, you know, it's starting a software company, it's starting I don't know, a landscaping company, it's starting a fitness, you know, or a dentist practice, whatever it is you are passionate about, and or maybe you're not even passionate about it. And this is a video for another day. But you know, a lot of people are like, well, you should only start a business about what you're passionate about. I don't believe that's the case. I think there's a number of different types of businesses you can start and reasons why you can't start them. Being passionate about something, I think, is one reason. Maybe you're not passionate about it, but maybe you're good at something. That's another reason, right? If you can bring value to the table and help someone else with something they need help with, there is value there. And essentially you can charge others for your time and energy and what it is that you are bringing to the table. And so again, commitment, getting committed to your why and your goal and getting after it will be a game changer. Too often we don't talk about commitment. Like I said, on a personal level, some people, it's a 50-50 split with me, where some people are going to be like, man, this guy really talking about commitment? One year, it was like a last minute thing, but an older family friend, his birthday is near it's my birthday is in a few days. Funny. It's kind of like around today, basically, probably like 10 years ago. I don't know. Last minute, I'm like, oh, so-and-so's birthdays, you know, having a little birthday celebration this weekend. I was like, I don't know how it got brought up, but it was like, all right, hey, everyone, I posted this on Facebook or something. I'm like, I'm having a little birthday gathering over at, you know, whatever club in Boston this night. Be there. It's a joint party with so-and-so Chip. And it's like the day of, and I'm like, I don't feel like going. Now, that is not a commitment to me. I mean, to my friends, to my family, to people that I told that I will be there. I wasn't committed to that. And it was kind of just like, nah, it's my birthday. I was more committed to doing what I wanted to do because I felt some type of way at the last minute and I just didn't go. Now, is that messed up? Yes, because people that I knew did show up. It wasn't like something I planned out for weeks. It was like a day or 2 or 3 days before it. Just posted it on Facebook or something. But people I knew showed up, and I got like a message from the other gentleman whose birthday it was, and he's like, "Where are you at?" There are people here for you. I was not committed to my friends at the time, and I'm a little selfish. Like I said, we as Americans are selfish. I admit it. I'm not perfect. I continue to work on improving myself in that sense. But you want to be happy. And I believe sometimes, yeah, like I said, you might say one thing and something else happens and plans change, right? But in that particular case, yeah, I was committed. I showed a commitment to myself, which was selfish, unfortunately. But I wasn't committing. I didn't show commitment to my friends and family that I told I would be there or come and join me on this special day, and that I don't even show up. You know what I mean? So that's not cool. But I'm just trying to let you guys see the levels of commitment and kind of the obstacles that you might face and experience. It's kind of like relationships. You talk to some women and they're going to be like, okay, Ace is not the commitment type. Then you talk to some other women and they'll completely disagree with you and be like, what are you talking about? And it ultimately comes down to what you truly want, what you're truly after. And yeah, I'm a young man. I'm still in my 30s and still enjoying life. Still have no kids or anything. So should I be showing commitment to one woman now at this point and starting to settle down? I mean, we're getting to that place where it's like, okay, we're pushing it now. I was like, if I do want to have a kid, okay, we got to start to get those gears in motion. So I will have to make a commitment to those priorities, to those goals, right? I haven't made it yet. I'm still enjoying life. So again, what are your priorities? What do you truly want? Are you going to go after those things? If you truly want them? I think, if you truly want it, I think you will, or at least you will if you make a commitment to it, if you commit to it. Everyone has wants and desires, but it's only the individuals who truly make a commitment to them that they're able to achieve those wants and desires, those goals. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. I just thought I'd make this video this morning because, hey, now is the time to do it. I'm starting my course. I just launched this new How to Start a Business course on my site. And one of the first lessons you are going to come across is this commitment lesson. And the course is up right now. It's live. We're doing depending on when you watch this, yeah, things will probably be different depending on when you're seeing this. But ultimately, this commitment lesson is going to be in this. It's going to be part of the course because I believe if you truly want to achieve, success with launching and starting a business, a successful business, then I believe you have to have this lesson in the mix where you make a commitment to your business and launching it and it being successful. Now, again, no one's perfect. Nothing's perfect. Most businesses actually fail, especially, through time, over 5 years or whatnot. And so, hey, I just believe if you are someone who can separate yourself from the herd and you can kind of commit to your business, unlike others, that's going to give you an edge, I believe, because it's going to say, okay, what else do I have to do to make this happen? I'm going to commit to this company, to launching this business. And that means I'm going to be willing to invest the time and energy and resources to making it successful, which means, hey, do I actually have a plan? Do I actually know what are the best steps I should take? And that's where we are today with How to Start a Business course. And hopefully, by the time you guys are watching this, there will be multiple other courses. I already have 2 other courses that are in the mix. They'll probably be live. I was thinking about launching another one soon over the next few days, actually. So we shall see. Like I said, it's about committing, and I haven't made a commitment as to a certain date that I want to have those roll out yet. I am continuing to chip away at them. I'm continuing to put work in the mix that's allowing me to make progress with filling these courses out. But I haven't said, okay, I'm launching this course on this date, period. So I haven't launched them yet. Now, the more time I do this, probably more likely the longer it's going to take. So I probably should put a date on my calendar and say, okay, this course is going live on that date. At that point, I will be committed to it, which will make me reevaluate, okay, where are we at with the course right now? And then where do we want to be? How are we going to get there? What is the plan? What are the steps that we're going to take? Okay, let's go. I'm committed to this. We do step 1, bam, punch it out, cross it off the list. Move down, step 2, bam, cross it off the list, and so on and so on. But I've made a plan. I've committed to it, and I'm following through with it because it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's not going to happen in 2 seconds. It won't happen overnight. Well, maybe depending on what it is I'm trying to do, right? And when I put that due date to go live, because I've committed to it. So I hope you guys found this helpful, found this motivational, found this encouraging, because you can do what it is you're trying to do, which is launch a successful business, or maybe you're trying to just make a little more money and manage that money better, pay off all your debt, be debt free. And you're fine with the income you have right now. You're like, hey, I don't need $1 trillion. I'm fine with my money coming in. I just need to get all my debt taken care of, and what money comes in moving forward, I'm good with that. I can travel twice a year, 3 times a year to pay off my bills, have emergency money. I'll be good. But again, it's that commitment to paying off your debt, right? So, like I said, I hope you guys found this video motivational and encouraging, regardless of what it is you are dealing with and trying to tackle and overcome and achieve. Making that commitment to it will help you go much further than someone else who just says, I think I want this and I think I want that, with no real commitment to it. So you guys got it. I think if you just commit to whatever it is you want, you can do it. Come up with that plan, follow through with your plan. Things happen, things change. We hit a bump in the road. You're going to have to go around and change your plan a bit, be a little flexible, but it's all part of the journey. And that's what's exciting about this, right? It's like you got your roadmap, you got your plan. Okay, this is what's coming up. This is what we got to do. Some of it's not so fun. Some of it's a grind, and you really got to climb out the mud. But it's all part of the journey, and it's always dope when you can look back and say, man, I was once in that position, and now I'm over here. I've come a long way, and it feels good. But then, again, when you have your plan and knowing that you're committed to it, you're like, but I have a long way to go. And I got this, because I already know, look how far I already made it. So, like I said, I got to keep it moving. I hope you guys found this video helpful, encouraging, motivational as you start your business, as you try to improve your financial situation with attaining financial independence or financial freedom. It's a grind, my friends. It's grind. It's always going to be hard work, and it's not a sprint. It's a marathon, but you guys can do it if you are committed to it. Make that. Oh, I like that. You guys can do it if you committed to it. But make that commitment, my friends. And yeah, you'll see it all work out. So on that note, I got to keep it moving. I appreciate you guys watching. Feel free to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date on our latest videos. But like I said, I got to keep it moving. But I'll see you in the next video. Peace.